morning, everyone. It is Monday, and I am about to have a Korean melon for breakfast. This is called chame, and it is so delicious. I actually normally eat this for dessert, but since I've been, upping my fruit platter game, I thought that this would be perfect to eat. All right, this is the finished breakfast. I sliced up my chame, and then I sprinkled some hemp seeds and some goji berries. For lunch, I just made bibimbap. I sauteed some onions, carrots, zucchini, even some kale, and then I grilled some chicken. And then I have my bowl of brown rice. So now that everything's in this bowl, I'm gonna add my sauces. I've got some sesame oil. I added a spoonful of that. And then I have my gochujang, which is my hot pepper paste. Oh yeah, that's what it looks like, all mixed up. Mmm. Mmm. Alright guys, this is my dinner. I just made kimchi guksu, which is kimchi noodles. I topped it with some cucumber and I added an egg. For the noodles, I used a mix of sweet potato glass noodles and shirataki noodles, only because I wanted more volume. So yeah, let's dig in. Oh. Mmm. This kind of tastes like bibimbap, but more kimchi-like. For breakfast, I'm having chame again, same combo of hemp seeds and goji berries, but this time I added a kiwi because the kiwi was in the fruit bowl and was ready to go. Mmm. Oh, it's so sweet. For lunch, I kind of freestyled and made myself a wrap. I used up the grilled chicken from yesterday and the kimchi guksu that was left over. I just put it on this tortilla. I know that's not Asian, but it's like Asian inspired. On the side, I have a bowl of doenjangguk, which I made over the weekend, and I thought it would be a nice little addition just to kind of fill in the nooks and crannies. Let's give this a go. Now that I'm getting to like the sauces, like the kimchi and then the sriracha, it's good. It's really good. All right, let's try some of this soup. This is pretty much a soup that Korean restaurants will give you for free as an appetizer.
Just to say a hello. Hey. Or to pick up the phone just to say what is up. It's been a long time and I've been thinking. Give you a call to shoot the shit and fill you in wherever.
For dinner, Ben and I are having shrimp veggie rice, and on the side I fried some tofu and I'm having the rest of my cabbage soup, and I'm having my leftover kimchi guksu from yesterday.
What a feast. You made this, last time you made this, it was amazing. So no pressure.
He was a fan. likes it.
She delivers again. It's amazing.
It's so good. For these tofu guys, I'm gonna put a bit of kimchi.
That's smart. I just got a spoon, so I have to spoon the tofu on. Thank you. Mmm.
It's fresh, huh? For breakfast, I'm having a stranana berry bowl. I added some hemp seeds and some cacao nibs. I just really like having fruit in the morning. To be fair, I see a lot of Korean YouTubers make this for breakfast, so maybe this is a pass. This pretty much tastes like ice cream. I'm having the leftover shrimp fried rice. There's not that much of a portion for like a full meal, so just having it as a little snack before my lunch.
Said it better myself.
I've been standing on the edge. I'm so scared of looking down. Feel like I have disappeared and I'm nowhere to be found. You can never, 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 never go back. You can never,
For lunch, I made myself a sweet potato, egg salad sandwich. I feel like these potato sandwiches are quite Korean. Like my mom used to make potato sandwiches growing up too. Let's have a bite. This is just a very thick and creamy sandwich. I'm really happy with the mustard because it definitely adds a little punch. For dinner, I attempted to make gochujang jjigae. However, I did that thing where I just started to add more and more random things. I wanted to clean out the fridge and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. So this is more of like a gochujang guk. On the side, I have a bit of brown rice and the little sweet potato egg mixture that I made for lunch. That's tasty. It's so hot. I could literally feel it in my chest. Okay. Good morning, everyone. For breakfast, I am having cantaloupe with figs. I also made a little ramekin of the usual non-fat Greek yogurt with some hemp seed and goji berries. I'm gonna have some figs first. These figs are so ripe. What a good combo. It's very rare that I get figs because they're just not really on my radar. However, I saw that they were in season and I'm reading this book called Song of Achilles. There was this one scene where him and Pat are like eating figs and they're just really enjoying the figs, and he was talking about how the fig flesh was so sweet and ripe, and it got me going. I was like, damn, that sounds really good. So I feel like I'm having a little Song of Achilles moment right now. For lunch, I just whipped up some eggplant stir fry. I added some leftover broccoli and a little bit of brown rice. We are just really experimenting with a bunch of different recipes for this video. Like, this is my first time making it. I don't know if this will be good, but even if it's not, I'll still eat it. What would have made this better is if I added some brown sugar. It's still really good though.
This looks amazing. Thank you, babe.
Okay, gotta do your honest opinion.
My honest review. I burnt the roof of my mouth a couple of nights ago. I'm just in the wars in the kitchen these days.
You just keep injuring yourself.
I know, so we've had to let it cool down a bit. It's good.
It's light, huh, the flavor?
There's a good amount of flavour.
You think so?
Yeah, I heard you say about not putting brown sugar in. But I don't think you need it. It's like a light thing, but you don't always want to have, you want the vegetables to sing a little bit as well, You
want the vegetables to say, you're right.
Yeah. Let them have a sing song.
Morning. For breakfast, I'm having cantaloupe Greek yogurt with some hemp seeds, but this time I added cacao nibs instead of goji berries. I haven't been very adventurous for breakfast these days. I've got a cantaloupe, I gotta use it, I gotta eat it up. And yesterday I found out that I'm allergic to figs. Who knew that that would be the first and last time that I buy figs in this household? The cantaloupe and Greek yogurt. It's like a perfect blend of like sweetness and tanginess. For lunch, I am clearing out the leftovers in my fridge. We've got the eggplant, we've got brown rice, we've got this omelet thing. Well, in Korean it's called keranmari, but it's like kind of like a Korean omelet that I made the other day. And then of course this chicken. I cleared out 3 Tupperwares, so I'm really happy about that. I feel like the eggplant's even better today. For dinner, I used a HelloFresh recipe. This is the shrimp broccoli stir fry over brown rice. I modified it slightly by adding little zucchini strips just to add a little bit more veg. It's like a nice switcheroo from my oyster sauce that I use. This is kind of sweet in a different way. For breakfast, I created this kind of fluffy omelet. I added some green onions for some garnish and flavor, and I have a little bit of sriracha just in case I might need it. In order to make it voluminous like this, I just put it in the food processor and I just like whisked it that way, and it looks like a pancake. That is what it looks like. See, look how thick that is. All right, let's take a bite. Oh, that's good. I don't think I even need the sriracha.
A change of weather, a change of heart, a change of what you thought was
guys, lunch looks delicious. I made japchae, which is a traditional Korean dish. This is basically like a stir fry with glass noodles. We've got zucchini, carrots, onions, kale. It's just loaded with vegetables and goodness. Let's have a bite. Oh my gosh, it's so good. The noodles are so bouncy and chewy. It's perfect. I had no idea how easy this was to make. Just the time consuming part is just like chopping the vegetables. Like, I fucking hate julienning, whatever that's called. Ugh. I am a little bit hungry, so I'm having a little snack. I'm having the final leftovers of my cantaloupe. Damn, that took me a while to finish. Oh, I love fruit. For dinner, I whipped up something really quick. I sliced up a cucumber, avocado, and these little yellow radishes, along with some seaweed and some brown rice. We're putting the brown rice on the seaweed, and then we're gonna get a strip of cucumber, and then a little bit of avocado, and then yellow radish. And then you roll it up like such, and then you dip it in the coconut aminos. It is so good in this sauce.
Yeah, sauce is amazing. It's healthy as well. Look at this.
No, it's a vegetarian. This is vegan, actually.
Prove his innocence, which he did, and then he went back on death row because someone else got the evidence to prove that, not him.
It has been a hot minute since I've had the brekkie bowl, but I finally ran out of fruit, so this is what I'm having as my first meal of the day. We've got some brown rice, broccoli, and a hard-boiled egg. I put some soy sauce on the bottom of the rice. For lunch, I made a very simple script version of 닭볶음탕, but instead of all like the potatoes and the onions, I just threw in the drumsticks because I wanted it to have that flavor. All right, let's have a bite. Very tender. For dinner, we treated ourselves and ordered from our favorite Thai restaurant. It's called the Silver Lake House. You'd never know that they'd sell Thai food with that name.
So first up, we have our pad see ew. We have the green curry, which is a must-have, in satay tofu. Really good. Very good.
The peanut sauce is so good always, huh? Oh my gosh, they get it right every time.
Every time.
This is my favorite dish here. Before, I was always more of like a yellow curry girl, but now I've converted to green.
She'll drink this stuff.
It's so good.